Okay, Devlog number 6. Man, it's been a while. It's been about 4 months. We didn't change so much. Well, not too much, but a lot, essentially. Um, so let's just quick play, man. So change some of the change the gun around. So now this is the idle. Then you go into an aim, come back down. I think we already went over impacts. I got stuff for metal, water, glass, all of that good stuff. Also got footsteps for each. Right now I got this labeled to brick. Let me go ahead and change that back to wood because it's better that way. You know, you got impacts for each of them. If you notice, the ammo counter is way off, but I'll explain that later. I have a whole different way I'm going about the ammo and how you're shooting, so I'll explain that in a further update when I actually get the rest of the stuff that I want implemented and how I have the weapons changing and the changing the weapons and things like that. It's a whole thing that I've changed. Um, and I'll probably go over that later in a different video when it's actually the system's more polished. But right now, we're just focused on this. We've got run sounds for each of them. I changed the cover system a bit. Oh yeah, that's right. And I put controls for each of them. You got auto cover on and off. The control is G for it, so you know you get in cover and out of cover. And you got the wall cover too. And it slows down when you get to the end so that you can't just run off. I don't have the animation for peeking around the corner done yet, but we're gonna get there. And then if you go into settings and you turn on auto cover, you know, it'll just go in there without you having to press anything. And then I do have auto flip camera, so whichever way you're going, it'll flip. That's just a setting you can mess with. I prefer to leave them on. I lowered the size of the muzzle flash. It's 2. And as far as the different loadouts we had and changing the weapons and things like that, I actually decided to separate them into their own, you know, character presets and things like that, so that we can build some personalities around different characters and everything. And it's something I didn't want to do at first, but I'm more fond of it now because of the direction that I'm taking with the game. What I want to do essentially is have each of those weapons be their own gameplay style, rather than it being like all, you know, the same camera angle, same everything. I want to give them their own unique feel between the different weapons and things that you're using. So that's the route I'll be taking with this. And right now I'm just polishing the guns, and then I will be moving forward to the stealth and the swords next. I'm thinking I'm going with the ninja one, so I might end up going with the knobs. But right now we're polishing the guns, and as far as the guns go, they work pretty well. I just have to work in the changing of the weapons and the materials, and that comes with me getting more 3D models because I want my own version of guns. I want my own rendition of specific guns that I like. I have a list of guns that I want to go through, and I want to do my own renditions of them, get 3D models done. I'm in contact with a 3D modeler, trying to get funds together to pay him so that we can do all of this good stuff. I am pretty decent at 3D modeling, but I'd rather pay somebody that does it a lot better. Things that are such. I was using a creator character, but they're just not giving me, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. But you know, it's all in work. It's all in time. But right now we're just using the placeholders. But for where I am right now, this is what we have. I've resampled a lot of my code so that it just runs more efficiently. I've switched over to Fmod rather than using Unity's default system. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff, man. We've done a lot of stuff. And also, if you notice, I've changed my animator. For any of y'all that use Unity, I'm gonna show you what I did with the animator, and it's a quick little tip just in case you want to go ahead and implement it. When I did the aim, rather than I have the upper body and lower body separated, but in here, rather than just transitioning from an aim to a idle, I have it set to uh, um, a float, which is aim weight, and that goes up when you press the specific aim button. That way it's a lot smoother rather than it just being something that keeps jolting back and forth. And the same thing for the run. So if I have this set to 0 right now, but if I go up to 2, it clamps from 1 to 0, but if I go up to 2, if I hold shift, it'll go up to 2, and then it'll transition down here. So that's what we have for that. If you want to implement that, it's a good way to make it really smooth. And I also separated all of the animators into different and their own little things, so everything animates separately. But yeah, that's as far as it, man, for the log. What we're working on now is just simple takedowns for the this specific character preset, and I can show you 2 of them that I have so far. You got one that's a jump on the back and a strangle. This is the victim's view, kind of one of those. But I am going to cut this one a little bit short so that when you're on top you can start aiming and then it'll go down there. And then I do have another animation pack that I want to purchase to expand on some of these. I want to put 2 more in there, really 6, but right now 2 for the time being until we get some more. And then this one is just a kick in the nuts and a slap to the head. It's just a simple melee. I will be speeding that up though. But yeah, we're about to implement those, and I'm actually going to end this devlog here, and then I'm going to post another video maybe in about 2+ hours, maybe in 2 to 3 hours, of me developing this takedown system so that I could do a tutorial for anybody that wants to learn how to do takedowns in their game if they're using Unity. So feel free to look out for that, man. I was gonna tag it onto the end of this video, but for those of you that just want to see the devlog and where we're at right now, I am developing a roadmap for next year because I do plan on knocking these mechanics out as far as the basics go, for you to change your settings and everything that you need just to kind of make a game flow behind the scenes. That is done. All I have left to do is to go in there and make the individual mechanics for each of the different weapons, and then we're good to go. So for that time being, I do want to make a roadmap so that you know when those specific weapons will be complete, and I'll be releasing as soon as this first one is done, I'll be releasing a kind of pre-alpha thing so that you can play around with the weapons as I go on, and I'll be updating those so that each time I finish a weapon you can kind of go in there, test the mechanics, have your feedback. I still have my Discord, I still have my Patreon. If you want to join the Discord, hit my Patreon, man. Send some love. I could get you can get in the Discord. I have it posted for all of my Patreons. You can come in there, you can when I post the pre-alpha, you'll be able to go in there, download it, run around with it, leave feedback. I have different channels and things like that. Actually, I can open that. Let me see. I don't even have Discord open right now, man. I don't even think I'm logged in because I did re-download it, but I'm not sure if I'm logged in or not. Let me give that a second to load. Okay, so I was logged out and I almost forgot my password, but right now we have the community. I have daily updates that I'll be posting. As I said, I just re-downloaded this, so then we got bugs and glitches. If you find anything that needs work, you can post it in here. Anything that has to do with balancing and damaging, and then when the pre-alpha is ready, it'll be right here. Whenever any new updates or any new alpha versions come out, you'll be right on in here, and you can just come in, man. There's nobody in here right now, but when they do, boom, you'll be able to get in there and just do what you do. So that's pretty much it for the devlog. I'm gonna go ahead and run that Unity tutorial while I put together these takedowns, and as soon as the takedowns are done, I'll be releasing a follow-up devlog, just a quick one. I'm pretty sure I'll be done with these takedowns by today because most of it's already set up as far as positioning. I just gotta run the animations and make sure they run smoothly, and then we'll be okay. So after this video goes up, look out in maybe about 3-4 hours. By the end of the day, you should have another devlog ready to go, and we should be good to handle business. So look forward to everybody's support and love, man. Shout out to y'all if y'all watching the video. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting so far, man. Love y'all. And I'm just keep doing devlogs, man. It's about to be a new year. I've been clearing a lot of my schedule off, so we got a lot more time. I still got a lot done, still got more to go, but this year's gonna be great, man. We're just gonna set everything up because the basics are done. That's what I really wanted, and now that where I want to be, now that I'm where I want to be, um, we can just go ahead and start knocking this out, man. It's nothing we haven't done before. You've seen my old devlogs. I still got my old devlogs from my last game up, so this isn't nothing new. This is just implementing and polishing the old mechanics that I used to have and making everything better. So look out for those other videos, and if you're still supporting, I love you, thank you, and we're gonna get this going. Let's see y'all in the next one.